Back to Dante Fabro. Igor Zamula, second straight game for him in the absence of Zach Werenski. Onto the stick of Zamula, fires on it and makes the stop, and he'll hang on.
And Heinen, 2 shifts for them, and they're down in the offensive zone with some great chances. Both off the stick, Kent Johnson.
Cutting in Lundis to the net, and Onanen makes the save and hangs on. Marchessault chips one to center. Punched ahead Severson, play is onside for Matthew Olivier. Olivier a drive to the net, Onanen the stop, big rebound, Sillinger pounces on it. Cole Sillinger, Sillinger put it out in front, at least tried to, off a stick. Sillinger still grinding. Coyle got it to Olivier, couldn't get that shot through. Puck was bouncing on him, it's back along the wall, and the surge continues. Olivier to the net, Onanen the save. Matejchuk winds it around the wall. I wish I could do that sometimes. That's something I could actually do.
Try it.
Maybe.
What would I do?
Forsberg in with a try. That's caught by Merzlikins.
That's a good save by Elvis in relief as Jack Reeves has
Force finished the game. You know, it'll be big minutes for those two, among others. Without Zach Werenski, Johnson to the net. Onanen makes the save. Bill Forsberg working in toward the middle. Look at the Blankenberg. A pick off by Sean Monahan. Monahan, his 5th career shorthanded goal last night. He's got 5 in the last 11 overall. Then Matejchuk slides one forward for Miles Wood. Wood hits the line with speed. He shoots one, and Onanen gloves it down. Along with Michael Bunting. Roman Josi on the ice. Oh, we haven't even said his name yet. Always a factor. Marchenko trying to feed. Wide open net. Fantilli shoots and scores. Adam Fantilli. Goals in 4 in a row, and the Jackets have a 1-0 lead.
of a passing play, but starts defensively. Great job by the Blue Jackets to crowd the Predators. They want to do that quick and get up there and give them no time and space. That leads to offense. And how about this passing? You can see Onanen and the goaltender all in on Marchenko, who just took a hard shot previously. He thought for sure Marchenko was going to load up, but how about that no-look pass across to Fantilli, who's ready and unloads, and he's on a tear.
Not ideal way to play, but this is a team that'll...
Forsberg's shot gets blocked.
Not go away. Not go away, Steve. And on the ice is so important, especially in the defensive zone, just for awareness in these battles.
Herbix to the net, stopped by Jack Reeves, gets back in there, and now we have a penalty upcoming. Got Provorov taking the Werenski spot at the top of the zone. Mason Marchment to the inside. Adam Fantilli, who's red hot. Provorov, Marchenko looking to go back door. Onanen at the goal line, keeps it out.
You're not getting it up much higher than that in that position. Great job by Coyle. He just uses that pace of the puck that's coming to him and just tries to deflect it far side. But Onanen has that lower part of the net.
Killed 2 of 2 yesterday in their loss against the Detroit Red Wings. Giving up power play going 5 straight. Off the glass by Marchenko. Josi waits. Right in his face was Monahan. Ryan O'Reilly. O'Reilly to Josi. Going down low. A centering pass by Stamkos. Now trying to bank it in. And what's the call? Predators think they've tied the game. Reeves was deep in the net. The point from the referee. And it is a power play goal for Nashville.
Now, if it goes in off that push, that does not count. But if it goes off this initial play, as it comes down to Forsberg, see, so they were just whacking at the puck, it looked like, then the push came after, but means it has to be conclusive to overturn.
After further review, the ruling on the ice is confirmed. We have a good goal on the ice.
Why did you start playing hockey?
It's just because it seemed like the coolest sport, and the hometown team was really good. Here's Evangelista to the net, stopped by Jack Reeves.
Yeah, you grew up in the Pittsburgh area. That was a pretty good Lemieux. There's a three-man rush up the ice. Beautiful move there at the end of it to go around Matejchuk. He won't like that. See how he blocks, he gets in that motion to block the shot.
Jody, what are you hearing down there between the benches?
Well, not much right now. It's pretty quiet. Both benches really just...
Look out, loose puck in behind, and it trickles right through and into the back of the net. Nashville takes a 2-1 lead. Another of these weird goals that are going in. And somehow that trickles.
Started this play with a rim in the offensive zone. And you can see a little problem there for Fabro as he stumbled down, and that allowed the Nashville Predators to get on top of him and not allow him to make the next move. Now there's a lot of contact down there in that crease. It's just an all-out scramble, and Jet Greaves, he's going to try to get to this puck. But you can see the effort of Ryan O'Reilly down there to try to get to that puck.
And Jonathan Marchessault, the flip. It'll be tracked down now by Ryan O'Reilly on the backhand, hit the outside of the post. Kirill Marchenko. This guy scored the goal. Forsberg to Roman Josi. He shoots, blockered away by Jet Greaves. Steven Stamkos. That pass is intercepted by Monahan. Breaking the other way, short-handed with Coyle. Monahan delays, fires, score! Short-handed goal! And the Blue Jackets tie it up at 2.
This overpowers Stamkos right there. Then he gets the puck up the boards. Great support, and the bounce comes to Sean Monahan. You see Yossi trying to take away the pass. Great poise by Monahan here, and as he shoots his puck, it goes off the masses in front. There's incidental contact, but I think Coyle times this perfectly. They are not going to challenge that. We have a tie game here.
Takes it along the wall. Voronkov swinging his stick. Isaac Lundestrom going to work. Forechecking. Jackets trying to restore their lead. Lundestrom. Voronkov. Nice pass. Good Branson steps. Drive off the iron. And it ricochets right out of there. Charlie Coyle now jockeying for it up against Blankenburg. Matthew Olivier some separation. Matejchuk over to Severson. Severson shooting. Score! The Blue Jackets are back on top.
Just a slight change, and it's get in the middle. Look at the battle with Coyle in front. Battle, battle, battle. He's on the backside of Onanen. You know he feels that in there. Taking a look at this again as Coyle is dancing around Onanen. But Severson, he stumbles there, and as he collects himself, it looks like it goes off the stick of Stamkos and then through that pile. They're going to call a timeout here in Nashville to take a longer look at this play.
This is a guess for me, for the coach.
Nashville is challenging the play for goaltender interference.
And we've been watching this in slow motion, in real time. You know, this is tough look there.
After a Nashville coach's challenge, the ruling on the ice is confirmed. There's a good goal.
Blankenburg going far circle. Blankenburg gets a piece, fires that one wide. Forsberg in front, Wood right there, denied, couldn't finish. Puck stays out somehow. Gifs of the year from Cole Sillinger. And some great work from Jet Greaves.
You know, everyone wants to have a role and feel important, and this year he comes in. It's a different story.
That was deflected, and a follow-up flutters wide of Onanen. Justin Barron cutting. Brady Shea, Barron, slap pass. Josta Rister, caught by Greaves.
You got Matejchuk with no stick. Little confusion in front. Great focus by Jet Greaves to see that through that.
Taken off the boards by Stamkos. He loads up, he fires, that's blocked and cleared by a diving Charlie Coyle. This one is over.